Whee! Guess I have to go talk to Ivarr. As much as I don't wanna.
Where to?
Nowhere in particular. I only want to celebrate.
Didn't think you were
Nope,
the
there
type.
he is.
You have drawn a dark conclusion about me, haven't you? That is all well and good. I've drawn some about you as well.
Are you leading a lamb to slaughter?
See what I mean? Dark.
Look at your hair.
You there. Get lost. Sit down. I know I have been a cock, but you are a good fighter. I respect that. Let it be said that Ivarr the Boneless considers Eivor a friend.
Who calls you boneless?
Some backrout I killed in Hibernia. Used his guts to shine my spear. Called me boneless because I move like a reed in the wind.
Not because you're always too drunk to
Heyo. Dick jokes.
That is where I am bound. I can smell the blood and taste the mead. I will sit beside the High One with my axe in hand.
A fitting end for Regnason.
You would think, eh? Me, Halfton, we will be there. But Uba, no. I do not think we are chasing the same victory. Not anymore.
What does Abba want?
To grow old and fat on a farm somewhere with little Ubas to chase about.
He wants an heir. It's a common dream.
Not for a warrior. Not for Drengir like us. He was different before. But this place, England, it softened him.
If it bothers you so much, why not strike out on your own?
Because he is my brother. I love him. And I will do what it takes to drag him back around to my way of thinking. We are warriors, all.
If you love him, let him do what he wants. That guy fell down. Excuse me. Hello.
How's it
It's
going?
going.
Outdid myself again. Did I miss
I
the plan?
did.
Did you go for a walk with the weird guy?
And then we got drunk, and then I woke up in this weird camp.
Oh, okay. All right. So how many people died?
That's
while
a
you were
great
unconscious?
question. I'm gonna guess like 12.
I'm going to assume you went off, got drunk, and then like everything immediately went to shit. Because that seems to be how these things usually go. The other thing's not on fire.
Yeah.
That's a good sign. I was totally expecting weird half-hair guy to have like launched a coup
Where
while
is
you were
my
gone.
son? We sent word to Repton, but we've had no word, Lord. I suggest we carry on.
You sons of bitch. Oh, this guy looks like if you made an ice cream sculpture of Russell Crowe and then left it in the sun
A little
too
bit.
long.
I see it.
You sought
Seal
me
Wolf
out,
just
old
looks
friend.
like sad, half-melted
And
Russell
here
Crowe.
I am, standing before the throne from which I reigned not long ago. You stand before us to accept this Witten's unanimous decision. that you are unfit to rule. And I
This
hereby
king seems really
depose
upset about the whole.
Yeah.
demand the abdication of your kingdom and your crown to Thane Chairwolf.
Give that guy your crown.
Mercia has spoken, Lord. The crown.
Is that you, old friend? Ah, yes, I see it now. Forgive me. The robes of righteousness sit so loosely upon your shoulders.
Not amused.
This mark me as king. Forgive its obscuring.
Pardon me as I readjust myself.
Now, where is my crown? Forgive my nerves. Here I am, an upright man who never once learned how to bend the knee. And yet, I shall try. Ah, how simple it is. How easy to kneel without fear and feeling.
He's mocking you, man. I'd kill the fucker.
Yeah, okay, that guy.
Worry not, Dane. I shall resign this crown and this pagan-infested kingdom and the favors of these two-faced men.
I agree with Half Hair Guy.
But I will do so on my terms. My demands are simple. Firstly, you must... You fool. Look around you.
Yeah, stab this guy. Come on.
You have no leverage here. Plead for your life, for it is the only
That looked like a very weak
That was
punch.
like a slap.
Yes, yes. Forgive me, I do not harm me. I beg of you, please. I'll go anywhere. Here, I resign it. Here.
Take this lord and his wife to Rome. He is here.
Go party in Rome.
Never to return.
Man, that guy gave up super fast.
The Witan recognizes King Chairwolf of Mercia, second of his name.
King Chaelwolf II.
A merciful king. God save the
It
king.
was a first
apparently.
chill wolf.
Better be worth all this trouble.
Oh, well, I guess second of his name might mean that his dad was also Chaelwolf.
That would make sense.
Loyal to the ugly and the bastard.
Not necessarily King
Gather the men
Chaelwolf,
you have
Yeah.
and
but you know.
split them between the north and south gates.
Also,
Let him
hey,
divide his
battle
forces.
just in time.
Chaelbert is there. Eivor, you must save my son.
You'll come through this, I promise.
I will stay here with Chaelwolf.
I will stay here and not be a part of the mission for you, the player character, to go do things.
They have breached the walls. I must find Shelbert.
Seems like things have not gone well.
Have you seen Shelbert?
No, but we caught sight of Leofrith fleeing across the river. He was chasing someone.
It has to be Shelbert. He's the only prize worth taking in this mudslide.
The Isle of Waifs is a very funny name for a place.
You're not wrong.
But yeah, I did some off-screen missioning and collecting and whatnot. You can tell because now I have 4 skills on each skill thing.
Shelbert, he's in trouble.
Walk back down, lad. do this.
Do you think you'll be tough enough to take on the next weird cool
Yeah,
guy?
maybe.
I answer to my king. I silence deeds with this.
That's a big sword.
Lay it by, Leofrith. There's nothing left to fight for. We've stormed Repton. Only a matter of time.
I cannot do that.
Then you will die.
Someone will.
Well,
You can't win this, Leofrith. Even if you defeat me, the Ragnarsons have won the day.
I have fought many a day in my time. I'm still standing.
I got this big dumb jump move, which is hilarious, and seems kind of ineffective, but it's goofy.
I mean, he does the slow-mo cam, so you know, that's how
That's
you know it's
true.
good. Maybe it's really good at countering like certain
Maybe.
moves.
You cannot win.
Oh,
I will just throw out that I'm not. Just looking at it, I am not liking the combat in this as much as I like the combat in Odyssey. Also, why does this guy have a
I don't
flaming
know.
sword? Is he like a secret Templar man with crazy artifacts, or is he just an asshole and everyone can do this now?
Maybe he's just an asshole and everyone can do this now.
Okay. Because I kind of like the explanation in Odyssey that a lot of your crazier moves were because you had like a magic
Yes,
thing.
you had the spear of
The
Leonidas.
So it was a thing that was like, yeah, it lets you do crazy shit. Not just anyone can do this crazy bullshit.
Oh yeah, also I got the ability to make explosions happen off camera.
Oh, okay. Do you have any kind of weird artifact, or are you
I'm
just,
just-
like...
I'm
Like
just a
a
person
person.
at this point.
Okay,
I have a hidden blade.
Mercy is my duty. I will
That's true.
die before I yield.
Oh,
what you don't know is the wolf that bit you was secretly an ancient Isu like robot. Its fangs were actually injectors, and they injected you with secret Isu blood. to give you the
so
superpowers.
like you say that,
That's why the animus went nuts when it bit you and gave you the two beta streams, because it injected you with Isu DNA.
like you say that, but I can totally see that being a thing.
I just like the idea of like an Isu robot wolf that just bites you and its fangs are tiny needles that change your DNA. Something about the impracticality of that robot existing that makes it perfect.
Ow.
And all his ankles is weak
Apparently.
point.
Not bad for a heathen.
I also got another charge move, so I can charge dudes into walls.
Nice.
And not... Oh boy! They're healing somewhere, or am I now in the hit and run part of this fight? I shot that man in the dick and he died.
No appeal to
As
the
they do.
or your king.
Excuse me.
I swore an oath to serve Bulgrid to the death. I fought. I lost. We both know how this goes.
An honorable thane fighting.
Hey, what's up, Odin?
Bergred abandoned
Say what's
him,
up, guy.
betrayed his trust.
I'm just gonna chat with,
To know.
Why rob him of this last glory? A warrior ready to meet his god and bask in his praise. To live will only lead him to shame.
It's not an oath he would keep if he knew the truth.
Then choose truth or glory.
Stand, Leofrith. Live to fight another day.
What?
Your loyalty to Bergred is not
Is it time for a
loyalty.
moral
Yep.
decision?
He resigned the crown and fled to Rome. He's gone.
You lie.
Lie to a man seconds from death. What would I gain?
Oh yeah, also I
He
bought
saved himself.
hairstyles and now I just look like a bootleg
I was
Horizon
fighting
Zero Dawn
for
lady.
nothing, for no one.
I mean, you know,
Slay one so trusted, so
there are worse
close.
things to look like.
It's a dishonor
It's a better
worth
hairstyle
1,000
than the
deaths.
braid. Because, again, the braid just makes you look like Diet Cassandra.
To go along with the other fucking Diet Cassandra.
Yeah.
It is only fitting that I do the same. At Venonis, there is a statue with a scroll laid in a small bowl. You must burn it.
Scroll.
Your name is on this scroll. At Burgred's request, I put
Oh, okay, he's gonna tell you about the side
When it
quest
is
shit.
found,
Oh,
the
he's
zealous
like
Queen will hunt you.
make it so that you, if you go burn the scroll, then the
Burn the scroll,
people won't
or I
hunt
will
you.
Never stop hunting you.
Where will you go now?
Rome.
Okay, bye.
Come on, let's take you back. Careful, you're injured.
I'm all right, really.
It's a very awkward shoulder pat.
That's all.
He's trying to do the Miles Morales thing.
These wounds will heal quickly. You're lucky.
I threw myself at him, Abel. But he only toyed with me. He knew I couldn't touch him.
You should have stayed hidden, Trailbeard. This wasn't your fight.
It was. It was our fight. Yours, mine, the father's. I had to help.
And you did. You showed courage today. Bravery. You're a boy no longer.
This kid seems alright, even if his name sucks.
I didn't think you'd spare him.
There is no honor in killing a man misled. He believed his king would die fighting for Mercia.
He knows the truth now.
And with that truth, he forged a new path. You were right about him, Trailbeard. And right to believe the line that divides us can be thinner than it seems.
Jailbird! Look at you! Bloody and battle-worn. Could be chieftain of your own clan with courage like that.
No less than the King of Mercia, brother. One of these days,
And how is my father taking to his new role?
see for yourself.
He's hanging out.
Thanks, insane half-haired man.
You're an Oatlinger now. Or Aethling, I think you'd say. Next in line for the throne. It's an honorable title. One that demands good judgment.
How's your dad? He's got a
Be
shitty
careful
hat.
who you trust.
My son. Are you well?
Yes, father. Well enough.
He honored you today.
Be careful who you trust. For instance, look at this
With
motherfucker
this
over here.
fucking half
with the
hair.
half haircut.
All
Don't
of
trust this guy.
you, and my blessing.
What happens now?
Word of Burgred's deposition will spread quickly. The other kingdoms of England will soon enough know that Mercia has a new king.
The remaining kingdoms of England won't respect your path to power.
Nor will many in my kingdom. Burgred's soldiers will stand tall in the face of this turmoil. All across
Man's got a
Mercia
butt nose.
against us.
That we shall remedy soon enough. I am riding for Oxenifordshire directly, to forge an alliance with some thanes there.
Shall I go with you?
Not till I know more. Linger here a while if you can. Strengthen our friendships. I will send for you soon enough.
Sigurd, I would feel better if Ceolbert was away from here until Mercia is more stable. Would you welcome him among your clan?
Do you have a horse, young Atheling?
I do. A young steed called Theobald.
Good. I can ride with you as far as the River Nene. You may find
River Nene.
Thank you, Sigurd.
Right across from the River Whip.
God damn it.
Be ready for my call, Eivor. It will come.
You and Sigurd make a good pair. The future of England will be pagan from top to bottom.
About that one, buddy.
Take this, Wolf-Kissed, as a sign of friendship. And should you call, the brothers Ragnarsson will come.
You honor me, Abba.
See that? Sly bastard.
The
Try
guy
and
just
bring
picked
your
up an
arm
axe
back.
off the ground and is like, here, have this axe.
How kind of you, Ivarr.
My My pleasure. Our friendship is the best thing to come from this mess. Maybe Chelbert too. A brave little twig.
That's good to hear. Now then, Leovrid said there are hunters after me. Zealots. If I don't clear my name, I'll be marked for death. I should head to Venenis.
Let's go to Venenis, which is still a very goofy name.
It is still a very goofy name and just sounds like... Right, it's going to sound weird because I'm pretty sure Destiny just used the real planet names. But my first thought was that it sounded like some sort of stupid made-up planet name that would be in Destiny.
Warframe. It'd be like a Warframe planet name. So I think Warframe uses
I'll
weird
take that.
planets.
Seems the wind calls me back to Randi. Best tell her the good news.
Fake made-up, not real planets like Pluto.
I mean, Warframe also has real planets, but I think they also have...
I played very little of Warframe once upon a time. It was okay. It seemed like it.
I like Warframe because I have a space robot cowboy lady. Cowgirl, if you will.
That makes sense.
It's great fun. Where's this stupid kill order? You said it was at like a statue or something.
Yeah, statue with a bowl at the base, and you have to burn it.
I don't think this is it, but also down here seems to be a collectible, so we're gonna get that real quick. Here somewhere, maybe? Oh no! You ignore me, thank you. Over here, maybe?
Guards here are vigilant.
Nope. Oh, poor puppy. Oh, there's a statue. One of these, maybe? That's a map of some description. That's not the paper.
I mean, there appear to be a bunch of statues here.
This is some weird Roman ruin. The trick is just finding the statue with the bowl, I guess. And I'm also just half tempted to... Oh, wait.
Say, is there a statue of a giant snake?
Not seeing any snake statues. Oh, there it is.
That's the statue the zealots use.
Also, that's not a bowl. That's like an urn.
Nothing but smoke smoke and ashes now. That should get those zealots off my back.
Zealot warriors will not actively hunt you, but they will still fuck you up. Yeah, I know, video game. Oh, they're in the snake cult. That's good. Hey, I leveled up. While I was leveling up, a thing that I saw that I wanted to go get was this thing that is, when your health reaches a low point, everything moves slower so you can heal in time.
That makes sense.
Seems like a thing I should get. Oh, it's just marking the things I upgraded as new things, despite the fact they're not new things. Also, real quick, before I go back to Ravensthorpe,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go ahead. I found another cursed area, and they're not as exciting as I had hoped. But since
Oh,
I had saved one for the stream, we're gonna go take care of it real quick.
makes sense.
It does seem like the side mission that I need to find another one. Whoop, that's my controller dying. Like I said, these controllers go through batteries.
Yeah. Next gen. Do you have just spare batteries, or do you have
I
like a
have
charging station?
spare batteries, hopefully, right here. Let's see if this will work. Because I'm salvaging them from a Wii remote. That seems to have worked.
All right then.
And I maybe have found a charging, not a station, but like rechargeable things on Amazon for a good price that I have ordered today. So less of an issue. How much battery? Okay, that is good battery life. Is what I'm seeing in the controller thing. But yeah, cursed area, not as cool as I'd hoped, because it's just you go down here and it's like super foggy. And you glitch out a little bit, that's the real curse.
What? Dark spirits torment this land.
Becomes incredibly difficult to see. But then you go... This is way harder to see than the other one was. There's a little evil, glowy, like Blair Witch doodad, and you shoot it. And now it's happy and you can see again. And there you go, those are the cursed areas.
It's
Very exciting, which I was very disappointed.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go talk to Cassandra, because he's going to be all like, hey, you made friends with the Chael Wolf. Are there any assholes there with half hair? No. Oh, Chaelbert's here and is hanging out.
You made it, Chaelbert.
Thanks to Sigurd, he was a good guide and even better company. He told me some incredible stories. The best ones were about...
Hey.
Hopefully nothing too embarrassing.
There were a few gems.
Not to interrupt, Eivor, but what of Leicestershire? The Alliance has won. The Sons of Ragnar are friends to our clan. Glad to hear it. Well done to you both.
Oh, that's not... That's not very next gen of you, video game.
Eivor, a word of note. Someone has set up shop outside. A trader, I believe. When you can, ask him his
Bird.
business here. He seems to represent a larger guild.
I like
Eyes
that
or the eyeless children?
he
Eyeless
pulled the...
children. No, that cannot be
Or she
right.
pulled the knife out
Ask him
and,
yourself.
like, it didn't do anything. Like, it just...
Eyeless children.
Apparently.
Sounds like a group you don't want around, honestly.
You've not been long in England, have you?
An arrival. I wonder if Valk is among them. Give it time.
Well, they want me to talk to this eyeless children guy. I saw him and I was gonna talk to him because I was like, who are you?
Good day. A new customer.
This is another guy who looks like an actor who, like, if I had thought about it before saying that this guy looks like an actor, I would be able to tell you what actor he looks like.
My immediate thought is he looks like the dude from Law and Order.
I think that's who I'm thinking of.
Exotic treasures from all corners of the world. If you need it, we have
Fucking, I don't know the actor's name, but the guy from, like, I think he was in Law and Order SVU.
I see. And is this child?
The angry man, what yells a lot.
child.
Oh, who's this motherfucker?
My friend.
Oh, that's the head of the Thousand Eyes Guild. Look at
Master
him.
of the
He's
1,000
sassy.
Eyes, the head of our guild, a legend, a
But
hero of the people.
Isn't this the kid from Odyssey?
You
But
upon Reda.
He means you?
He does. Eivor.
Well, it's a kid from Origins,
Right.
actually, from what I know.
I knew he's something. You seem familiar.
Mhm.
Familiar.
Perhaps we have met in another life, but most likely I have a common face.
And what is it I can do for you, or you for me?
It's quite simple. For
If you
a fee,
pay me real money, I can buy you cool shit.
stretches from the dunes of Egypt to the moors of England.
What sort of...
Real
There
dollars.
is the item, but there is a small hitch. Through this market,
Can I
all
just-
prices are paid.
Can I just throw out there that I find it, like,
Interesting.
absolutely revolting that there is a quest to introduce you to the real money shop?
I actually don't think this is real money.
Don't keep it, Eivor. A gift.
I'm
Oh,
I'm
okay.
being silly because I feel like this guy.
Because I thought this was actually the real money shop, though. Because I thought the deal was you bought the opal stuff with real money and then paid it to this kid for things.
Nothing for now? No matter. My selection changes daily. You will soon find something you like. Now that you are friends with me, you are also
He's
friends
essentially the
with
same
other
guy as
eyes
the
as
one in
well.
Odyssey that
And what
was
does
like,
this mean?
yo, pay me
Observe my
or a
outfit.
chalcum,
Yes.
I think was the
Yes.
thing in that.
As you travel, you will meet many of my associates clad in these same vestments. These are my people, my other eyes. Seek them out for trade.
Actually, I think maybe there's a way to pay real money for it, but then also like you can just find it in the world because like I found some earlier today.
Interesting also.
Yeah.
Good to hear.
I think that's how
Now
it worked
if you
in
wish
Odyssey
to
as well,
discuss,
was like,
my apprentice
you can
has a
buy
gift
it
to
with
see.
real money, or you can find some
Staying
in the
for a
game
while, I suppose.
occasionally.
Oh, yes, and you needn't even
Oh
plan
no,
for that.
I'm
We
getting a
will
phone
definitely
call.
this
Hold
out.
on.
Good day.
Oh right,
Salutations.
yeah.
Have you got a
And then,
contract
yep.
for me?
I have just received news of work that requires your special skill set. The
I'll just
sooner
grab that
you come
and
back, the The reward will be the same.
Later, weird kid.
I must be on my way now. Goodbye.
So long. Farewell.
Yeah, we'll deal with that later.
Eivor's here.
Yep, that's me.
Eivor,
Oh, what's
what a
up,
pleasant
seer lady?
Oh dear, it feels like it's been so long. Valka, my friend, you're most welcome here. Are you well?
Better than well. I am present.
And your mother?
My mother has found her peace at last. She walks through a world seen only in dreams, and will forevermore.
That is all any of us can hope for.
Indeed. Come.
How was your passage?
Exhilarating. The waves and the wind were with us from the start. We flew like
But on a
seabirds.
boat.
And how are you? In spite of your stoic look, there is a brightness in your eyes that warms me.
It may be a kind of hope. Our settlement is growing, the people are happy, and I am looking forward to more.
And your visions?
They come and go. But leave all that aside. Let me help you with your things. This way. We found a fine spot for you at the foot of the hill.
Every hour we traveled, I tried to conjure in my mind some vision of this place.
And how close were you?
I saw the trees, and the water, and the rolling hill. But I could not foresee so much green. It is a magnificent and calming color. A balm for sea-salted eyes.
Valka! Godsabo! What brings you? Hope there isn't a curse on the settlement or some
No.
such.
Oh,
Curse in this
zing.
place is their great loud of
Zing.
blacksmith. It is a rare feeling to travel across the sea and still find oneself at home. This place feels powerful, alive.
Do you foresee great things for us?
No need for foresight. I feel it in my heart.
Is that Valka I see? What took you so long to follow?
Wanted to ensure the place was up to snuff. We must talk again soon, Randvi, once I'm settled.
And before my arms fall off, what is this I'm carrying?
My heaviest reagents, of course.
Oh, I'm just carrying lead.
Whale
Great,
bone,
cool,
flexible
amazing.
Put this one to honest work. That is what I like to see.
What are you carrying? Oh, you know, feathers,
This life
few
have saved on
scales,
stranger shores. Does it
flecks
please
of
you?
dust,
It does. To know that I have built this place and kept these
blades
people
of
safe
grass.
is a gift.
You speak first of yourself when I ask this question, which says more than you intend, I think.
Salve, Eivor. Ad Meliora.
Good day.
And who is
He's a Rome weeaboo.
Octavian. A strange
Romaboo.
man. I think you'll like him. You see there? Your home is just ahead.
Tell me about your visions.
They are as they have always been. Little has changed, save their clarity. With every return, the things I see feel less like dreams and more like memories.
And does the Allfather still appear before you?
From time to time, yes. He speaks to me as well, but it feels mad to say such things aloud.
I understand. You can put those just there, thank you.
I feel like there's a fern in the ground and it's like not animating, right?
And here we are.
Lovely, just as you promised. As soon as I am set up here, we can return to the matter of your visions.
Valka, please.
You are touched, Eivor. A conduit for godly tidings. Please, let me help. I may know a way to clarify these visions.
More drugs.
That may open the door of your mind into the realm of the gods.
If you think it would help, I can finish your home myself. Only give me some time.
I would be grateful. Thank you, Eivor.
Of course. And welcome home.
I love that Roy Orbison song. How much junk do I need? A lot. I need a lot of junk. And then level 4. Lord of Ancients. Okay, right. That guy can't really get there yet. Find codex pages. Build the house. Okay. I think I need to go back to Randvi and be like, hey, I want to go to one of the new areas.
Nice to see you. Word of our growing settlement has reached outside ears. So have a look around. You may see a few new faces.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Okay, we did that, and then that needs more power than I have, so we're gonna do...
Tell me about Grantebridgeshire.
We're gonna go to
A force
Grantebridgeshire.
today, Summer Army by the Saxons is camped north of Grantebridge at some ruins across the river. We should curry favor with their leaders, Guthrum and Soma, if we hope to win their trust and allegiance. My scouts did not meet them in person, so I can say little for the state of their army. Consider this a starting point.
And stick my knife in there. It's just like one of those prop knives that there's actually a suction cup on the tip, and it like you jam it in, and the knife goes back up into the handle. Okay. Grantebridgeshire. Luckily, a place that I have heavily explored.
Randvi mentioned this place. The last known location of the Summer Army. Hail! What has happened here?
Who is asking?
Eivor, of the Raven clan.
I have heard the name. You helped the sons of Ragnar overthrow the Mercian king. Well met.
Yep, that's me.
You and your men failed to take the village?
No. No, we had it for a time. It was nothing but a cluster of wattle and daub huts when we came.
Wattle daub.
We made it lively. Gruntbridge was a thriving hub of trade and song under the care of Soma Ayalskona. But the Saxons took it back.
I'm alright.
They appeared within the city as if rising from the shadows and drove us out.
They just appeared in the city.
It was like they burst out of the center of the city itself, setting aflame everything in their path, shouting some nonsense about an ancient order of warriors.
Alright.
By the time I saw the fires, too many of us were killed or captured. Our Yarskoma Summa, she bellowed a retreat and we took refuge in the ruins. But in the chaos we were separated. She and the bulk of our forces fled northeast into the swamps. I'd follow if we were fit to. We need her Iron Fist.
Iron Fist is here.
Be ready when we return.
She'll be deep in the fog of the Fenlands by now. Find her long. That's your best bet.
A dude from Game of Thrones, Danny Rand. I feel very dumb because I'm drawing a blank on the name of the dumb city in Iron Fist. Kunlun, there we go. That's what I was trying to think of. I be taking your buckets. I were a longship. Where would I hide? Oh, I think I'd hide right there. Is that a longship or is that just a tree?
I should not be seen in this area.
Slaughter them like cattle too. Sure we have to take prisoners at all.
Well, that does seem to be a longship.
To serve as an example to the others. Lord Wigman's wrath.
Sick flips.
Hello, I'm back.
Hey. I've made a lot
How's
of
it
people
going?
very angry.
Oh, what'd you do?
I assassinated some people.
Oh, that makes sense. Side note. Well, after that phone call, I was sitting there thinking about it for a second, random train of thought. And I realized that, what's his face? Kale Wolf or whatever? Jail Wolf?
Yeah.
He's very fortunate, and I'm pretty sure you could replace any of... what was I trying to say? Replace the first letter of that name with any letter of the alphabet, and it still sounds like a cool name.
Yeah. Airwolf, Beowulf, Chaelwolf, Dalewolf.
Aelwolf again, but slightly differently.
Yeah.
Failwolf, maybe not the most fortunate of those brothers, but...
No. Jailwolf. Hailwolf.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna leave you to pronounce the one with the I.
Yalewolf.
Sure.
And Jailwolf again.
Again.
Kalewolf. Lailwolf.
Mailwolf. Nailwolf.
Nailwolf. Okay, that next one's kind of hard, I'm not gonna lie.
Also,
Games Media to me,
yeah.
Hey, we're doing alright.
Yeah. I said hello.
Okay. Why is that water green?
I don't
what
know.
happened over here?
I don't have
Like, it's very green. Like, if it was just a little bit green, I'd be like, okay, there's like moss or something. Like, that's very green.
It's like super
It's
algae.
neon green. Yeah, that's like, it looks like a company has dumped chemicals into the river or something. Oh, trying to find Soma.
Yep. Oh yeah, you missed earlier because also the guy who told me to find the Soma lady was like, oh, she's our Iron Fist, and I just started making comic book jokes.
She's your worst Netflix show. By a mile.
By woof.
By such a wide margin. You cannot believe how bad this adaptation was.
I never watched the second season of it.
Oh, I didn't either. The first season, I barely finished watching the first one. And finishing the first one was like a fever dream scenario where I don't remember most of it except for the really bad parts.
You're still invited. Take him to the shelter for warmth. Slap some moss in that gash and wrap it well.
think there's going to be some kind of plot point about how a lot of these people just look like other people in the Assassin's Creed games.
Maybe, but I feel like that's much more likely to just be, hey, we reused these assets.
So I feel like, A, here's another Cassandra lookalike, and then also this lady is sort of Evie-ish.
See, what they could do that would be kind of cool would be like if they... Well, because... what's her face? Lila wasn't there for the Syndicate stuff, was she?
No.
Was a different person?
The person in Unity and Syndicate is you.
Okay. Time Person of the Year, you.
Yeah.
Because if it was Lila, then they could try to pass it off as like there's a weird animus bleed occurring, where it's like filling in blank people with those attributes because it's something from Lila's memories, and it's like, oh no, you've animused too hard. You've animused too deep and too greedily.
I mean, that was just the plot of Revelations, was, oops, you've animused too much, and now you're stuck in it.
The Saxon called Wigmund is one of them. He robbed me of my city, forced us into these swamps. I've rallied so
But also, wasn't the secret to getting out of the animus just to animus even harder?
Yes.
If we hope to retake Grantbridge, I'll need them at my side.
Tell me about them.
Well, because the secret of the animus in that was you had to rest. You were talking to someone whose soul was trapped in the animus. Man, remember Assassin's Creed Revelations?
If you can do all
Vaguely.
that, you can call me whatever you want.
Let's find your advisors.
Agreed. We'll look for signs of their longboats along the river. And if we are swift, we will find them before the wolves do. The fog is more hindrance than hiding place now. Let's light the way back.
Oh yeah, we're gonna start some fires. Also, we found the Tang! You know what I'm saying? Delicious orange space
I do know
drink.
what you're saying. You found that this ain't no game.
Yep. Oops. Remember when they made an Assassin's Creed movie?
Yeah.
With Michael Fassbender?
Burn long and hot, bright wolf of the branch, and guide Soma's kilted warriors home.
All I can think about is that big silly animus arm thing.
It's super goofy. And they had it in whatever the Assassin's Creed game that would have come out like around that time, which would have been Origins, I think.
Didn't you say they referenced that dumb thing in Watch Dogs? Or like Watch Dogs 2?
Maybe.
There was like an email or something. Or no, maybe it was something. Some email reference was made to, yo, this thing is dumb.
I think it was Origins.
Oh, okay.
These bills, nah. Not ones I care about. Let's get this backstab one that's like right here. It seems like a thing that I would use. But yeah, I think there's like an email in Origins where they're like, yeah, we got this new animus that's meant to like help train you better physically. And then we realized that like the bleeding effect just works if you're lying there and you don't need a big dumb room for it. So we scrapped it.
Turns out it's way easier just to fucking have someone go through the bleeding effect and send them to the gym. Then to build a giant animatronic arm to work their body out while they undergo fleeting effect.
Yes.
Also, if the whole point of that was like a big animatronic arm to move you around as you animist, what happens if you're like in the animus and get thrown off a horse? Does the arm just ragdoll your ass super hard?
Yes.
And then wouldn't that be real bad because then you would kill the person who was animusing?
Well,
I
maybe
thought one of the big advantages of the animus was that if you died in the animus, you don't die in real life.
maybe there's like safety things.
Nowhere in the Assassin's Creed universe did they ever imply the existence of safety protocols.
You're
I
right.
know what you must think. What must I think?
OSHA does not
Search
exist.
the Fenlands for so few people.
You told me the soldiers you lost were your best, vital to retaking the city. You think it's foolish?
Loki's laughing behind his shackles, wretched carrion beast. I don't deserve this. Leave me. Run.
A lot of wolves just hanging out. Whoa!
You told me the soldiers you lost were your best.
We
vital
just
to
had this
retaking the
conversation.
city. You think it's foolish?
Not at all.
Then why would I?
You have the look of one who does well with solitude. You're alone, a wanderer.
But also I have this cool
Maybe you
town.
think of soldiers as war fodder and little else. But these warriors are more than a blade and shield. They are my family.
That's close, that's
Nothing
not close.
I've lost a city this week. I will not lose them too.
I understand. And if your people yet live, you will find them.
Time to just mash this send out pings button to see if I can find the where the people be.
A group of Danes held captive.
Oh. Ow. There's something incredibly satisfying about these dudes with their wooden shield and how you can just use a heavy attack and their wooden shield just explodes.
I noticed that. I was like, that's interesting. Nah, let's fuck off with that.
Just,
Look through the fog.
yep, none of that.
The beacon. Our camp is at its base. We'll return when we found the others.
That's enough.
Leave and Galen didn't always get along, but they bonded
Oh,
since
excuse me.
Grantbridge.
Sour blood between them.
In a way. Both considered themselves my second and hated the other four. But I do not rank my family like I do my horses.
Competition can mar the love between siblings for life.
It can also bring out the best in people, if the fire is stoked right.
Yeah, also relating to side quests I did off camera, I learned that not only can you pet dogs in this video game, but you can pet cats.
What?
There are cats that you can...
Revolutionary.
And it's adorable. I posted a picture on Twitter of my Ivarr just holding a cat.
Aww.
Is this a thing I can break? Nope. Oh, I went too far out of the search area for this third dude. OBS reconnected. Yay.
The advantage cost you.
Also, I think there totally is like a Neo thing of if you can take out an enemy's stamina, you can just fuck them up.
Makes sense.
And I assume it works in both ways. Oops, that was the wrong button to hit. I meant to do that so I could do my scorpion things. Oh. These dudes and their yelling crack me up.
I knew I heard someone sweeping the hearth outside. Thinking of starting a new town, in fact. This house being our first. Follow on,
Magnus Maximus is a very goofy name. Like that is the name that you make when like you go to like a Roman name generator and you say, give me the most generic Roman name. Magnus Maximus. There's so much bloom, it's like I'm playing that first Nier game or something.
But it's good looking bloom.
Yeah. Alright.
The last of my soldiers. By tomorrow, our strength will have returned, and we can retake our city. I have not yet spoken to Leif, Birna, and Galin about this. After my missteps, I worry what they must think of me.
It doesn't matter. What matters is how you lead them forward from this point on.
By Thor's hammer, I am glad we're together. In spite of our setback. Galin, you look, well, warm. Do not grieve the men you lost. They will be singing your praises in the corpse hall, waiting for us.
Thank you, Jarl's Corner.
Leif, you'd outlast any tempest.
It's good to be back, Soma. All as one. And know this, that I will follow you through the eye of the storm if you called.
Birna.
I'm delighted you're alive.
I'm delighted to be living. I lost so many after all this, but I still have you three. That makes me the most blessed warrior in Midgard. And Eivor, you have more than proven your worth. Help us reclaim our city, and you will have an ally in me.
My blade is yours. For Grantbridge.
We'll rest for the night, gather our strength and our wits, and at the break of dawn's light, we retake Grand Bridge. Pass the night in our camp, Eivor. Take anything you need.
You're gonna have an ally in this lady and her 3 beat-ass followers. Totally gonna help.
Yeah.
Looks like more of Soma's forces followed the beacon back to camp.
Oh yeah, big level up. More power. Let's get some more health. Health is good.
Galen, is that right?
That's right. You are Eivor, the infinite fighter, a forever warrior. It's a glorious name.
Many thanks. You were in a tight spot when we found you.
Indeed.
You are Eivor, one who played Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
And the wolves came. We all have our one day. The day we die. How you greet that day is all that matters. I'm proud to say that I was ready.
Well, it's good to see you breathing still. Leaf, Soma says you're the man who built her longships.
That's right. Each has a sharp keel, a stout mast, and a poem etched into the hull to sing the praises of the Dringer who commands her. A longship is heavy with fate. Just a few lengths of wood between you and a watery grave. What better place to put a line of poetry, hmm?
Agreed. It's good to fight beside you, Leaf.
Likewise, Eivor. Thanks again for plucking me and my warriors from the mire.
And then let's go talk to the last one, whose name I've already forgotten.
You are
Birna.
Eivor's sunbeam. You cut through the fog like the sun burns through ice.
You're in high spirits, all things considered. The ambush. Losing your home.
In this moment, yes. But you feel that? The moment has passed. We are free to pursue the next. What a gift!
It is good to have you in this fight, Birna.
I like you, Eivor. You may help me here or step on me, and by the look of you, I'd welcome either.
Oh, man.
Very optimistic.
Everybody in this video game be horny.
The day is new and the air is bracing.
Have you managed to get laid yet?
No.
That's what I like to hear.
This game is very odd compared to the last one.
Yeah.
Because man, that last one.
This game is just like innuendo-ly horny. The other one was legitimately horny.
And for Soma's loyalty, we fight for her.
The other one was like, no, get in there though.
Also, that guy's still a dick.
Go figure.
And also, his name is still Dag.
Still a bad name.
Sail! Catch the wind!
Save it.
Yeah.
One on each side of the door. Move when you get... Wigmund! Honor thief! I know you're up there.
Also, these sections just remind me of fucking Monty Python and the Holy Grail, where it's just your squad down at the gates, and then you're just yelling at someone on top.
Yeah.
Heathen! I was born a noble. You were plucked from a giant's armpit.
I built this town. From a mud hut to a thriving port. And we both know you'll bleed those riches dry without my guiding hand.
Leave! Go die in the muck where you belong, heathens!
Wigmund, let's try one final time. Quit Grantbridge. And when she is mine once more, I may spare your life.
Ha! I command Grantbridge! I am...
Also, I feel like that guy is looking straight at us, like, scoot these explosives in their door, and just not acknowledging it. It's very funny.
Look, it's just very hard to see down there. Can't see past that glass.
No.
That mug. He's already walked away. Your cool one-liners hitting nothing. Your one-liner loses a ton of effect if the other person walks away before you deliver it. I just feel kind of embarrassed for that lady. That was a flaccid explosion. You saw that, right?
I did.
Can you acknowledge how bad that explosion was?
It's not great. Fire effects in this game are very weird, because I also took a goofy picture. There was a side quest, and by side quest I mean like literally just like do one thing. Like the side quests in this game are not in depth.
Yeah.
I do not feel bad about doing most of them off screen. There's like two brothers fighting over their barley farm, and the way you get them to stop fighting over their barley farm is you set it on fire.
Okay.
And so when I went into the camera mode to take pictures of the fire, and I started like rotating the camera, like to get a you know crazy angle, the fire effects also rotated with the camera.
So weird.
This is very odd.
For any Saxon breathing. No prisoners. No mercy.
Oops.
I make a sight, Soma.
Oh, there's the longhouse. I was like, where's the longhouse? You just explode your shield. Oops. Man, like doing the scorpion spear thing, just it doesn't get old. It is still funny to me.
I will say that I think my favorite of the special moves you have is still just like tackle and punch guy. I'm a big fan of that one, but also I miss the just giant kick.
Yeah.
From Odyssey. I mean, that kick had a lot of good times.
I'm right now. The one that I mostly miss from Odyssey is the teleport assassination.
Oh, right. Yeah, that was real good. And I loved the way that looked, like, the way that was presented. It wasn't a teleport, it was, like, off-screen. It was that fucking Monty Python bit, when Lancelot is riding to the tower. And the camera just cuts to the guy, and Lancelot stabs him directly in the chest, despite being, like, a mile away.
Yep.
It's like, aw! How, even? Like, the way that is where you, like, you throw the spear, and then it, like, zooms, and you just, like, step into frame and stab the guy. This is very good. Oh, who's this loser?
This Wigman's lieutenant.
Why is he so large?
He's very big. He's a big boy.
Did he just, like, belly tackle at you?
I scorpion speared him, so he belly tackled at one of his teammates and took them out and lost like half of his health.
Yeah, that guy did not stick around very long. The scorpion spear thing seems very good.
It's pretty good.
Within the city walls. Shall we search? No. He'll be gone. Count on it. Arger coward.
Arger coward. Arger, arger, arger.
Walk with me. I want you to sound our battle horn to announce our victory.
I like that they said there's no sign of him, despite not even checking the building that, like, everyone just came out of.
Yeah, you know, there's no...
It's like, we don't need to look in there. We know he's not here.
He's not here.
You were the keystone to this attack. You turned the tide. Let the wind from your lungs breathe life back into my city.
Make a toot in the sick horn. It's the worst horn. It just sounded like a fart.
I'm unmute for this horn. That was not a great horn. You're right.
That was literally just a fart.
I mean, yeah.
Look at you
You're not wrong.
all! Warriors! Handsome! Beautiful! Our blood-soaked! Grantbridge is ours once again! Tomorrow, you will stamp out the last of Wigman's fading fires. But tonight, we feast!
Tonight we party! Lots of Viking parties, turns out.
Yeah.
Also, she seems sad, and I think my character noticed that.
She seems sad, and by that you mean she turned directly towards the camera and made a sad face.
Yeah, yes. That is exactly what I mean.
My clan throws the best feasts, I think you'll find. You enjoy yourself?
I did. But were you celebrating or mourning? You looked unsure.
The night of the attack, I heard sounds of bloodshed coming from the Longhouse. In moments, the city was overrun with Saxons, so I called a retreat. We all have our one day, but not like that. Not that day.
She's sad that she was a coward.
That the Saxons appeared as if from the shadows.
And not even a coward, just like a...
This tunnel was my most careful project.
Oh, I heard bad noises happening, and I was like, we gotta go!
More Saxons know the smell of it.
The only people who knew about this tunnel were me, and the three in my inner circle.
Saxons appeared as if from the shadows.
You believe you were betrayed?
I know.
Almost like they were using some kind of stealth tactics.
That is where I hesitate. Between Leif, Galen, and Birna, I cannot say. But they are the three who helped me dig this in secret.
Oh, someone ratted out their secret tunnel.
I hoped you might lend me your wits.
Oh, not the
You are a
secret
fresh
tunnel.
ally. I could use your eyes and ears.
I promised you I'd help secure your city. That task isn't yet done, it seems.
Good. I sent Galen, Leaf, and Birna to destroy what remains of Wigmund's power throughout the Shire. Meet with them. Raid with them. Get to know them as best as you can. Find out which of them betrayed me.
A betrayal so wicked, I cannot imagine. Yet someone willing to break an oath like that must bear some sign or defect.
I need clear, sound judgment. I need you, Eivor.
You have me.
Thank you. Feel free to take a look around as you wish. Search the city, the tunnel, and here, a gift, for retaking Grantebridge with us. One of the few things I have left from my blood family.
I do at least like that they're, like, throwing a bunch of levels at me. Which is nice. It's over here. That seems like a thing I want to have. Gain health when you hit people. That seems like a good thing.
Yeah, that's probably, that seems alright.
Soma doesn't waste time.
Also, I don't know. I feel like one of these mission names is not like the other, and it makes me think maybe that person's the traitor.
I mean, you know.
I mean, I could be wrong. But I'm just gonna say, like, early on, I know where my suspicions lay. Nope. Cannot climb that fence, turns out. Also, this is not a thing you should unmute for, but like the music, the incidental music that's playing just makes me think of that the novelty song called Beep Beep. I think the actual title is like The Little Nash Rambler, but the name that everybody knows it by is Beep Beep.
Soma has only ever pleased the gods. Deserting her now, breaking your oath, that is what will bring us ill luck.
Well, I don't think it's this guy.
Eivor, I am honored you have joined us.
What's your plan here?
All the Shire support Soma's ruling the city. These hamlets do not. They're feeding and outfitting Wickman's
Guy with
army.
his shitty mustache.
So we will burn their homes, quick and devastating, like the thunderclaps of Thor.
How did you come to be in Soma's clan?
A mission from the Volva set me on this path.
A mission from a what now?
My mind like a splinter, then faded. But I wanted more. For months, years, I ate only henbane, mushrooms.
You should not eat only henbane and mushrooms and sacred plants, because you're probably gonna... Yeah.
Addled, maddened, a wanderer. Taken in by Saxons and spat out. Again and again, until Soma found me. Naked and alone in the fence. She clothed and cared for me. Humbled as I was, I owe her my life.
Visions can be strange and powerful. What did you see?
I was climbing a mountain. A lion and a snake upon my back, weighing me down. I struggled. Then Soma appeared, and she eased my burden. When we reached the peak, there was hardly enough room to stand. On a point like the tip of a blade, we teetered there, gripping one another, tightly. I know it can seem distant, obsessed, but the gods are with us always. I see it as my duty to shelter Soma from their ire.
What do you think of the others? Leif and Birna?
Leif. He's a talented sailor, if a little enthusiastic. And Birna, well... Birna thinks of life as a grand joke. She was a smuggler when Soma pulled her from the muck, making a living on lies. Birna is part of my clan, and I will fight beside her, irreverent as she is. But she has no care for her destiny.
I am eager to start throwing torches.
Now let's rid these hamlets of Wickman's rats. Light your torches and set your arrow tips ablaze.
Pillage!
Branch will make quick work of this place.
No, I want... Yeah, there we go. Before we pillage, I want to break that iron place thing. This is a crazy looking bridge. Why would you make a bridge like that?
We are a curse visited upon them all.
Leave no house unburned.
This is what they get for helping Rand Grand Bridge from Soma.
For licking Eldon and Wickman's boots.
Oops. Stop ringing that bell, you dick. Whoops. There we go. Oh. Wait, it started raining as I'm trying to set houses on fire. That's probably bad.
I mean, it's good for the people who own those houses.
But their Templar houses make me mad. Oops. Do... I feel like the archer's animation isn't playing at the right speed, because, like, they shuffle their feet and they, like, move in a crazy, like, way faster than anyone should move when they're shuffling their feet that slowly. Did I just beat that man to death with his own arm?
No, I think he just used another axe.
Oh, okay.
I
I
mean,
couldn't
could be
tell.
wrong,
I
but
couldn't
that's what
tell
it
because I noticed he didn't have an arm, and I hit him with something, so it might have been my axe.
Yeah, I think you used one axe to cut off his arm, and then the other axe hit him in the back of the head.
It would have been cooler if I beat that man to death with his own arm.
That's true.
Sandra would have beat that man to death with his own arm.
She would have. Wouldn't have even thought twice about it.
Nope. I'm trying to speak to that guy, but he keeps running away because people keep getting into fights near us. Okay, are we done? Can I talk to you now? Hello? Hello? Oh, no.
Nope. Maybe you still gotta burn a house.
No, because we burned all the houses because the objective changed.
Okay.
It's just... I guess there are still Saxons around. There we go.
Now that was something. Wigan was sure to take notice.
You stamped and roared like a fiery suitor himself, marching through the flames of Muspelheim. I'll see you back home, Drenga.
Alright. We have hung out with that... I don't think that guy is the traitor. I could be wrong, but I'm
Unless it's a very long. It could be just be a very long con.
It could be a very long con, but given that guy's intense amount of like, oh no, don't give up your whatever, because that'd be bad. It'd give you the bad luck. Oh, I found Kendall. And I hope Kendall doesn't find me. Luckily, he seems to have fucked off. I don't know where he fucked off to, but he fucked off.
That's what matters.
Yep. Or she. All the Kendalls I've ever known have been girls, but that's, you know, modern...
Mm-hmm. Anyone can be anything these days.
It's true. I ain't judging. How goes the Hyrule Warriors?
Fighting one of those Hinox thingamajigs.
Ah.
Playing as Derek, leveling up, getting materials to complete side quests in the main game, that kind of thing.
Okay, I realized who you meant, but it took me a second, because I was like, there's a Zelda man named Derek? And then I realized you meant D-A-R-U-K.
Yeah, Derek.
That I was thinking D-E-R-E-K. Like... I don't know.
I understand. but also no.
You never mentioned.
Eivor, a fine day for being out, no?
Look at that
Someone said
chicken.
I would find you here, Leaf. What's your plan?
We're ridding the world of a priest who spouts praise for the Elderman and funnels tithes into Wigman's coffers. So the plan is this. We sneak in, gut the priest, and return to Soma. That will get Wigman steaming.
How did you come to join Soma's army?
We came to England together, sailing under Guthrum, the great summer army, the Saxons called us. When Guthrum left for Wessex, Soma stepped forward to lead. Something I would have liked to do myself.
What would you do if you were the Jarl of Grantebridge?
I would run the city in my own way. I would not give Birna and Galen's opinions equal weight.
Do you not trust them?
I wouldn't say that. It's more. Birna's boots are stuck in the mud, and Galen's are in the sky. If death were bearing down upon us, I worry neither would have what it takes to carry us through.
I feel like this guy is suspicious.
You were there when Guthrum made Soma the steward of Grantebridge. How did that feel?
Good fortune for her. When Soma took hold, the silver started flowing and the people started dancing. She knows trade. I do wish I'd been bold enough to put myself forward.
That guy does seem
to take on
vaguely
the burden
suspicious,
and
I'm not gonna
honor of
lie.
running a city. But that's beside the point. Soma is my Jarl's corner, and I'm her sworn man. No act of any god will change that.
As a master shipbuilder, what does your work
Wood,
require?
mostly.
Patience and love.
Or,
I know
or you can get
building
poetical
vessels
about
as
it.
a parent knows their child, but building ships needs silver too. The hard wood, the tough fabrics, the expensive paints, the yellow I use, for instance, that must be imported. A high price for a happy color. I'm certain that's why someone stole my paint some weeks ago. Blasted thief.
Good conversation, Leaf. Now let's take down Wigman's men.
Too right, too right. Wigman's well.
Oh, somebody stole your paint.
Yeah, that's suspicious.
The Saxon forces at the gate. You and I will find the priest.
Northmen! Northmen! We are attacked!
This Walden place just makes me think of Henry David Thoreau.
I'll try something new.
How kind. Now keep your voice
I mean, that makes sense.
Why is this fire glowing so much? I thought that was a dude, but it was not a dude. Never. I'm leaving. But I bet the priest is in this church somewhere. That's generally where priests hang out.
That's what you'd think.
Also, I mean, Eivor did just say the priest is in the church. Oh, there he is. Hey! Oh, that's a window. I missed. Oh! It's got all sniper elite all of a sudden.
Uh-oh. Oh. It's fucking wrist blade cam. Is that where we're at now?
Apparently. Every once in a while, I should play some Sniper Elite, because I have, like, one of them on Steam, and then I go, eh.
I feel like that's the appropriate reaction to Sniper Elite. I've thought about it.
What's actually kind of fun is, the most fun I had with Sniper Elite was playing a multiplayer mode with, like, 6 friends. Like, that was pretty neat. Leaf! Leaf! Hey! No, I want to talk to you. Stop running away. Don't make me scorpion spear you.
Well struck.
Oh,
We
oh
made short
no.
work of Wickman's men.
That we did. You've proven yourself an asset.
Open
to
world
us.
video
We'll see you
games.
back in Grand Bridge.
Is the open world jank happening?
A little bit. Oh, excuse me. Also, here's that picture I took of me setting those people's... I set a silo on fire, and then the silo exploded, because that's what silos do, and it set both of their houses on fire.
I mean, should have built their houses there.
Now I have the hiccups. This is the
Now's
worst.
a good time for it. You know, I'm just gonna throw it out there, TFP.
Mm-hmm.
But that one detective-based VTuber also gets the hiccups all the time.
Are you implying something here?
Just, you know, I know, I'm just, you know, asking questions. Making people think.
Does the detective-based VTuber play, like, LA Noire?
They're actively streaming LA Noire right now. Like, not right now, but that is the latest
yeah.
game they have started. Also, no, it's mostly FPSs, because they're an FPS player.
Weird.
Well, FPSs and puzzle games.
Okay. This makes more sense.
Like, they played that Superliminal game, which is cool.
Oh, yeah.
I like the look of that game.
That's the one where you, like, move the...
It's like, yeah,
you play with
it's like
perspective
picking up an object close to you makes that object bigger. Because it is close to you when you do it. It's all perception based.
How did you come to join Soma's army?
I'd been in England for ages before Guthrum, Ivarr, Uppa, smuggling under the eyes of Saxons and Danes alike. I lied, stole, had my nose broken.
I lied, I cheat, I stole. In the name of ancient,
Eddie Guerrero, patron saint of Vikings.
Oh, yeah. Or this lady.
Useful to her vision.
In a world where few saw you as worthy of trust.
For some reason, I'm expecting this lady to be the traitor.
And I love that about her. I love everything about her.
I feel like the answer to the second question will answer the question of whether this lady did it or not.
What was going on in another person's head, I'd find life dreadful and dull. But Soma seems to enjoy my company.
In what way?
Her own way. Just not in the way I'd like. Painful truths.
Okay, maybe.
Where you can laugh, you see. Delight in the face of suffering is an act of rebellion.
What do you think of Soma's other warriors?
It's either this lady or Leaf.
Got that raw animal pull. Every time I see him, I want him to climb me like a tree and nest in my armpits.
Excuse
To
me?
be fair, my main argument against Leaf is that, like, he seems too obvious.
Yeah, but this is Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, see, that was my other thing. Was
I
like,
could talk all day, but these Saxons may fly from their nest.
You and I should take a
writing
closer
is
look. My
probably
men will
just
hang
going
back
to go
and
for
come
the
running if
obvious
things go
choice,
sideways.
Like, I feel like
which is not always a bad thing. I want to point that out. The obvious choice is not always bad.
like the closest to decent mysteries that like this series got was that PlayStation Dreadful Crimes in Syndicate.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was all right. Camera.
We have this.
Whoop. Disregard that tapestry that I just climbed up. Disregard it clipping into the fucking building. Oh. That was very stupid what just happened there and why I thought it would work out in a different way.
You won't escape! Who wants some?
I did the wrong thing again, but it worked out, so I'm not upset about it.
You know, if it works, I feel like you should just go ahead and go through it.
You're right. I keep meaning to do my scorpion spear, but I have the left trigger pulled instead of the right trigger, which means I do my slow down time thing. What? Oh, you're not a friend. Apparently I just missed like a bunch of dudes. Whoop. Bye. How have I not leveled up yet? Come on. Look at that experience gauge. was here earlier collecting stuff, and the part where there is only one way to get up into the top part of this fort is really unfortunate.
Unfortunate?
Unfortunate. It wasn't even intentional, but I will accept it.
That's all of them.
Ah, the solitude of after slaughter. Shame about the smell, though.
You fought very well, Birna.
Is that how you flirt, Eivor?
Is that how I what?
Easy now, dang it.
Okay, this lady is definitely not Cassandra. Cannot be overstated how much that lady is not Cassandra. Because if that lady was Cassandra, it'd be like, is that how you flirt? And then you get a dialogue option of, hell yeah, it is.
Oh, for the record, I did find that thing yesterday of the Divinity developers talking about Baldur's Gate and how basically they were like, all right, anyone who says that the player base is not into the romance and whatnot, they're lying. We have the metrics to prove it, because I think they said like 1% of the player base had not boned someone in the course of the demo.
Hey, you know, they may not be very imaginative with their character creations, but they love to bone.
Mm-hmm.
You'll get nothing out of me. No. Eivor, the plan worked. One of Wigman's captains caught him sniffing around Euroli Ponte. Remember, you don't need to kill him. Have fun. I'll be planning our next move in the Longhouse.
Little boy, where is your daddy hiding?
Godless heathens. Grambridge is a province of Lord Wigman of Walden. The city is rightfully his.
Poor soldier. Doesn't know what heathens do to men of God like him. Hasn't heard the stories, it seems.
We can educate him. Look at those ham hands. Make a nice pair of gloves.
And his heart. A heart that beats in a lad like this? Feed a family of 6 for a week.
Let's cut his throat now and water the orchards with his blood.
Oh, sweet lord, no! He's on the Isle of Ely, Ealdorman Wigmund, in the monastery, I swear.
Thought that would take till the next morn. Let's tie him up and let him rot away.
Tricked.
Oh, fucking Dane half-wits. The Lord will smite you from this land.
I like how that guy got tricked and then he's like, oh, you fucking half-wits, and is like, excuse me?
That home-thieving snake might have cast a curse on us. I couldn't risk it.
What is that fucking angle?
Wigman's on the Isle
Also, I feel like maybe we were wrong in immediately knocking out that one guy, because that guy now seems the most suspicious.
That's true. That guy seems very sus.
Big sus from Gallon.
Eivor, what did Wigmund's little
Big
man
sus would be a
tell us?
really good rap name.
Wigmund is at the monastery on the Isle of Ely.
Next time I play Among Us, that's gonna be my username.
But I won't face him while the traitor he commands
Big
is still
big
under my
sus.
So what have you learned?
Also, in an unprecedented
Galen
move,
puts
I think I'm
suspicions
gonna
about
bow out of
everything,
the stream
to
because
the
I'm
point of
fucking
fanaticism.
tired.
Makes
I'm
sense.
about to fall asleep over here.
Each person sees a different meaning.
Oh, it's actually been about 2 hours, so I feel
Oh,
like.
what do you know?
That's all the evidence I
So I maybe cheated slightly and looked up the right answer, but also it's totally that guy.
Is it Gallon?
Yeah. You can look around, and I'm just doing this to save some amount of time here, but the pathway between the in the secret tunnel that they dug is marked in yellow paint. So it
That
rules
guy said,
out.
"Oh, somebody stole my paint."
So it rules out
Yellow's
that
really
guy.
expensive.
Yes, and then the that lady genuinely does love her, so she wouldn't do it. So
that is the lamest goddamn. That doesn't hold up in a court of law.
it doesn't, but that's what the video game says.
That's
Also,
silly.
she has an alibi, apparently. When you
See, the alibi, I think, is the more important part of it.
Yeah.
But not all together. For you cannot survive the winter with a rat in your larder.
So she's gonna stab that guy, and we're probably gonna call it a stream.
You have betrayed me.
All right then.
I haven't. Soma, you're the key to my life. You must lead me to my destiny. Carry me to the summit of victory.
Do not warp what is real with the stories you tell yourself. I have seen no signs of your destiny. What I have seen is my people slaughtered, my city befouled, and your delusions fueling the destruction. How dare you think your destiny, your greatness, outweighed all of ours?
Whoop. He's dead now.
He believed too much in fate, and not enough in us. Take him away. I feel as if I have torn off my own arm.
Wickman deserves death, but killing him won't make your family whole again.
You think I don't know? This is for those.
Also, way back when you rescued the three of them, that guy was the one who seemed the least psyched about it.
This is true.
He was very mopey.
We make camp on the outskirts of the Isle of Ely. Join us there.
She carries the weight of leadership on one shoulder and the bonds of her people on the other.
Oh, this video game's long.
It is.
Sorry.
I don't know if you know that.
I
did you not see the how long to beat thing of like speed running on easy is like 30-40 hours?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Sorry, like, because I have this the IGN wiki guide up, and I'm looking at I'm just looking at the names of the list of the stories.
Yeah.
And just like, holy shit.
No, I was looking at a thing where a guy was like, yeah, speed running, skipping all dialogue, playing on easy so I didn't have to level grind, and just doing the bare minimum missions I needed to get through was still like 30 hours.
Strap in, folks.
So what I'm saying is, it's a very big game.
It's a very big game. Strap in.
It made a large game.
We're gonna be here for a while. But not tonight. And not tomorrow night either. And probably not the night after.
This is Thanksgiving.
Because it's Thanksgiving. Go tell the people in your house and not...
What you think of them. Exactly what you think of them. Don't hold anything back. That's what Thanksgiving is for.
You're right. But also, stay home. Like, if you want to talk to people not at home, like, call them. That works. Do a video chat. That's my PSA for the evening. Don't get everybody sick. I'm thankful for you not getting everybody sick. That's what I'm thankful for.
That would be for the best.
Anyway, on that note, good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.